like to always just refactor my code and ensure that each component like stays in its own file, because that way it's easy for me to understand the code and follow exactly what needs to be done. I'm gonna have to clear a lot of this code that I'm not using. I'm practically done with this card. So we're working on these two screens. The select product screen and the select brand screen. Yeah, it took some time to get going to work on this one, but finally, I think both screens are good to go. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you what it looks like. So I quickly adjusted heading on the measurement on your size screen. So before it was body size inside, but I changed it to measurement inside. So I want a section where it's like measurement inside, and then clothing inside. And the idea is, once ClothMe understands your body, all the algorithm kicks in, and then they start to suggest brand and product based on your body size. So I want a situation where you have measurement inside and clothing inside. So if we go to the next screen now, add product preferences. Again, from the design we had, I just use the same images. So once ClothMe understands your body, on this screen you can pick the product you're interested in. If you're interested in dress shirt, t-shirt, jeans, trousers, shorts, sweaters, and so on and so forth. But if you notice, for something like short, it's saying 51 feet found. That's because once ClothMe generates your measurement and understands your body shape, especially for women, all the algorithm kicks in and it starts to look for product that fits you, starts to understand the brand that makes the clothes that fit your body size, your body shape, and your size. And even on this screen, you already immediately get value from the app, because you know now that, oh, there is 51 shorts that fits me on this app. We found 31 jeans that fit me. Again, it starts from your city and then it expands out. So that's the idea behind this fit. It's not like it's not going to look for fit outside of your location, but it's going to start there, prioritize that, and then go beyond that. If it doesn't find your fit around your location and your city, it will go to maybe your state or province. Like if you live in Canada, the province, in the US, the state, and then maybe even go beyond that, the entire US and Canada. My idea is to start in the US and Canada. So if you're in the US, product you see will most likely be in the US. If you're in Canada, same thing. If you're even in the western part or eastern part of Canada, it will prioritize product from those places. So you can decide, if you tap any button, it's supposed to show you. I know you'll get a problem like the API, but it's supposed to select that as the product you prefer to see, the type of product you want to see products from on the app on your store. So if we go to the next, so you pick maybe the products you want, 4 or 5, you can select as many as you want. And I'm going to keep adding product types here. Like in this case, hoodie here, found 37 feet, but I'm using a different image. All of that will be fixed. If you go to favorite brand, that's another issue I need to fix. You would see the brands like this. Now on this screen, you're supposed to pick minimum of 3 brands. But what ClothMe is doing on this screen, for example, you see something like Streetwear Nation. It's saying you have 20 feet. I know all of them is saying 20 feet, but bear with me. Just focus on what the UI design looks like. That's what I'm mostly focusing on now. 20 feet. That's because the brand ClothMe has found 20 feet from that brand. And the first brand, most of the brands you see here at the top will be from your location. I mean, like I said, it goes beyond your location. But now you can, I favorite this brand. I like that brand. I like that brand. I like that brand. All of the feet starts to pile up. So you like 5 brands that have maybe all put together 100 feet from those 5 brands. So jeans, pants, and the likes. When you go to your store, those are the products you see. And the reason why I'm doing it this way is, even before you get to your store, you're already getting value from ClothMe. And that's because ClothMe had already generated your size. Everything starts from the user size. In my earlier videos, I talked about size e-commerce, which is the category that ClothMe really falls into. And size e-commerce prioritizes the size of the users and the size of the product, so that when users come to use an application that is built with the size e-commerce approach, you're not wasting time scrolling through products that don't fit you. Everything you see on the app should be tailored to your preferences. So ClothMe will take care of your size. It will understand your body shape. It will use that information to prioritize suggesting. When I mean prioritize, I don't mean, I use the word prioritize and quote like this because it goes beyond just showing you those brands. So it prioritizes showing you brands based on your body shape. If you're a female, for male, it's a different approach, which just shows you brands in your location. And then it will also prioritize your preferences as you go. So as you use the app, it understands your color preference, your fabric, your style, and it will begin to look for those products based on how you are interacting with the app and based on what you're buying. One other thing I want to do is, under the hood, ClothMe would silently become a stylist for you. Not because it is looking at styles that are in vogue, but understanding how you use the app, the products you buy. And then it will suggest products based off of that, based off its own styling intelligence. Most of these algorithms I have done already. And that's what I've been doing all these years. Now I'm just putting a face and UI to it, and you can use them. The app can use them and give you the value you want. So I think I'm happy with the first iteration of the UI so far, and the value you get as a user using the app. Again, you put in your size, immediately ClothMe is looking for product for you from your location based off of brands. And when you follow brands, when you favorite brands here, every time the brand uploads a new product and that product fits you, you get a notification, or it just displays on your store. If there are similar brands to that, ClothMe also will suggest those brands to you. As long as they are close to you, as long as they are within what you prefer, you know. Again, it's all about the user, and on both sides, users, so consumers and vendors. It's not about ClothMe. I would even want a situation where we don't even, get all the. I know we need all the information, all the marketing, all the noise, so that a lot of people can know about it and use it. But my personality is just stay in the background, give value to your users, give beautiful experiences to the users, and wow them beyond their expectation. And one thing I want to say is, I've been doing this app now for more than 7 years. It's not about money for me. I mean, I love the money. Let me not lie to you. But if I wanted to make a lot of money, I would have taken a different job. Like again, I said I started when I barely knew anything about AI, and I just wanted to solve this problem. And hopefully I can. So I'm going to just look at this app again, see if I can make any adjustments, and then I'll close for the day. Hopefully we can work on something for next week. I think I'm good with this first iteration for this screen for now. I'm good with it. I know there are still a few things. So connecting the API, as well as that of the product selection screen. And I also want to work on the images too. So the app images, not product images. Maybe I'll do that next week. But for now, I think I'm okay with what I have so far. And I just wanted to say that I'm here for the long run. I mean, I know nearly every one of us wears fashion or uses fashion to express ourselves. So if it's a problem I can solve for even a few people, even if it's myself and my family, I'll be glad, And I want to also mention something about size e-commerce, because it's a new category, and in my opinion, I think every e-commerce app that deals with product that has sizes, I think we should all implement size e-commerce, because that way we are putting the consumers first before any other thing. For me, it's all about consumer and the pain problem, and giving them a different experience when they use this application. That's why I first of all came up with the concept of size e-commerce. You can do it for fashion, you can do it for maybe fashion accessories, for home decor, furniture. I don't know how much. You can do it for some electronics too. But it's all about product size and the size requirements of the consumer. You do that, I think you'll be giving customers a different experience. And next week I want to work on the store screen. The screen where I think everything comes together. All of what we've been doing for the last few episodes will sort of show the value when we get to the store screen. And my goal is not to make it complex, but to make it visibly appealing, give you all the information you need, but most importantly, uses your size and your preferences to recommend product for you. I'm happy to be sharing this experience with everyone. I welcome anyone who is interested in fashion, whether you have a brand or you're a consumer. Tell your friends. Let me know if you have any idea, if you want me to work on anything. I think now would be a good time because I'm just, working on the app one screen at a time and trying to, build it in public. I've done a couple of these screens before. This is not the first time I'm building the mobile app. I've done it in different versions. So I have a bit of, knowledge and experience of how I want it to look. That's why it seems like maybe I'm going fast, maybe I'm going too slow for some people. But just know that it's something I've been doing for a long time. And I might not be I don't think it's necessary for me to have you sit down and watch all the failures and struggles I go through while I build the app. That's why I only just cut the videos and show you mostly the screen and what's important. What else to say again? Am I missing anything I want to share today? Yeah, I'm happy with these screens. Hopefully sometime next week, I'll be able to build it and put it on the App Store for internet. I wanted to do it this week, but I know that if I do it, Apple will reject my app. I know that there is something I know I need to do for it not to even be rejected for internal testing. So I want to do that between now and next week, and then put it on the App Store for internal testing. What else again? Yeah, I don't know where ClothMe is going or how big it will get. I am not so much interested in how big it will get for now. All I'm interested in is making one customer happy at a time. And that's my goal. Maybe I'll build it, maybe nobody comes to use it. Maybe I'll build it, maybe the whole world uses it. Hopefully, more people use it. However, I'm happy to be doing this. And I'm happy that you're here joining me on this journey. So that will be all for today. My prayer is that you find something you love and you're obsessed with, and you go all out to do it. Because we don't have all the time in the world. One thing I always believe is the things you know you could do, but you didn't do them. I feel like most people would regret that when they get old. Just give it a try. Not everybody would see you, not everybody would appreciate it, but you know within yourself that you gave it a shot. As much as you come here to watch my videos, I feel it's also proper for me to encourage you to go out there and take a shot at something you love. It's better to try and fail than not to try at all. And my prayer for you is that you find something you love and you give it a shot.